never easy to win on the road in the NBA. But by the look in the eyes of the Magic players earlier, they know the job that lies ahead of them. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the Orlando Magic going up against the Dallas Mavericks here at their home, American Airlines Center. This is Brian, basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Karl Anthony Towns.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
A look at Orlando's opening lineup. Wagner and Banchero at the 3 and the 4. Mikal Bridges is out there with Anthony, and it's Towns in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Dallas, we've got Grant Williams.
A get-right game, potentially. So how do the teams focus? Will the players be in the right frame of mind, trying to capitalize on this unique opportunity? We'll see.
Holmes, a screen on Anthony. Outside, Williams. Here's Hardy. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Williams. The shot no good. Great D that time.
At the line for the Mavericks, Mikal Bridges. One shot.
And every year, Bridges seems to take another leap. His work ethic and drive to improve is impressive.
And Towns has got the ball here for Orlando. Their last encounter in Orlando.
And their body language was unimpressive. They looked defeated much of the night, and because of it, they took the L.
Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. I mean, it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
In the bucket by the Magic. Here's Doncic. Doncic is doubled. And he drops it in from the low post.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Well, Clark, when you talk about Doncic, he came into the league with a ton of experience under his belt.
That competition, that being refined in the fire, allowed Doncic to step into the NBA unfazed.
Doncic got a hand on it.
Tenacious defender. Bridges covers so well.
Here's Wagner. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. You think of Wagner mostly for his offense, but Clark, he's a great defender as well.
You know, B.A., he really is. He moves his feet well, both laterally and up and down. He's got great size at 6'10". He can step out and defend guards in the pick and roll. Very versatile defensively, and he's got a nice zeal in how he goes about it.
Free throw good, Wagner. And for the Berlin native, Franz Wagner. His NBA career is off to a terrific start.
Yeah, at 6'10", he's extremely versatile. He's already a talented scorer at all 3 levels. Plus, he's able to put the ball on the floor and create for his teammates.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Williams, a screen on Anthony. Doncic, good.
Well, I think this is exactly what the coaching staff wants from Doncic, guys. I mean, being aggressive and committed to scoring the ball, looking for his shot.
Now here's Anthony. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. Pass to Wagner. Bridges down low. Comes up empty down low.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Doncic has got 7 points in the game. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Doncic against Anthony. Inside. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
One of the things I love about Towns is how versatile he is. He's a big guy who continues to be a matchup nightmare for defenses.
Now here's Doncic. Against Sacramento, he was really on his game.
Almost converts despite the contact.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
Well, Grant, we're now basically at the halfway point of the regular season, with each game gaining more importance as time goes on.
I mean, that's it. We are at that time where the playoff picture becomes clear and teams are hungry for wins. So, you know, they know at this point of the season, every game matters. So you got to love how competitive things are right now.
The first free throw is good.
You know, one of the things I like about watching Doncic is the pace he plays at. You're not going to speed him up. He plays at his pace, the pace he dictates.
Doncic hits them both. Here's Wagner. He's averaging about 6 points per game. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Towns, all alone, drained it for 2 points. Towns has got 5 now.
You know, Towns can burn you from anywhere, especially from these in-between spots.
Doncic against Anthony. Here's Hardy. Back to Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Mavericks on D. They trail by 1. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Now here's Anthony. To the middle. Out to Bridges from behind the arc. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
To me, one of the things that separates Banchero from others is his passing.
Anthony against Doncic. Williams a screen on Anthony. Releases from 15. Another miss by Doncic. And Towns has got the ball here for Orlando. 4-point game. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
I mean, it looked like that game was over, but they finally kicked it into gear in the 4th. A tremendous comeback.
Being as far down as they were, as late as they were down, I mean, that should feel really good to that group to come away with the win.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 11. On the wing, Green. Out to the wing. Clock at 6. Here's Hardy. Guarded by Banchero. Got a piece of it.
That's the reek that makes Banchero such a hard defender to go up against. Hard to get over him.
Back to Anthony. 59 seconds left in the opening quarter. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Doncic outside. The three.
As they want to see out of him.
By Wagner.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Doncic. And he hits the jumper. Doncic has got 13 now.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Anthony feeling it out a bit. And Carroll with a screen on Doncic. Wagner for three. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Mikal Bridges has been on display for Orlando. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Magic here in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Orlando leading. All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Mikal Bridges is out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then there's Wagner. And it's Bataze in at the 5, down low. Now here's Russell. Bataze down low. He's covered by Bridges. Powell with a steal. Shoots.
Nice job. They're just taking what the defense gives them in the screen and roll. Good decision making.
And he's settled in. Powell has used his athleticism to his advantage down low, Clark.
Yeah, but he's found different ways to be successful and effective, BA, which is what you like to see. He'll use his size to his advantage and play bully ball sometimes, but he also can finesse his way around you.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Now here's Russell. No made baskets yet. Soft touch off the glass. And the Magic lead by 5.
Taking the hit and still getting it to go down. Russell showing you some nice toughness there.
Pass to Curry. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
Williams is checked in for Dallas. Green comes in for Hardaway. Grant, you were in the playoffs several times during your career. The postseason's just different from the regular season.
It's 100% another level. I'll never forget my first series, 1996, against the great Shaquille O'Neal and Penny Hardaway of the Orlando Magic. Of course, yeah, my Pistons got swept. That was quite an introduction to the playoffs.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Josh Green is becoming a key 3-and-D wing in Dallas. Mavs legend Dirk Nowitzki said, quote, he's a great defender already. He's athletic, he plays super, super hard, and now he added the three-pointer to his game. Obviously, that's one thing he needed to get better at. He puts in a lot of work. Brian?
Well, you can see it. It has absolutely paid off. Thanks, Allie. Three-pointer, Anthony. It's rebounded by Dallas. And following this one, they'll take on the Timberwolves. Turnaround on the road. Just one game. Outside for Green. Pass to Doncic. Three-pointer. And the Mavericks, another three.
Watch out now when Doncic is dialed in from deep because he's unguardable.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Towns is checked in for Orlando. Wagner comes in for Russell. Anthony right side. Pass to Towns. Towns on a screen. The three from Banchero at the arc. Banchero finds his mark.
Banchero showing he can run the offense too now. Nice score off the pick as the ball handler.
Curry against Anthony. And here's Doncic outside. Orlando grabs the miss.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Pass to Wagner from outside the arc. Towns. It's good on the putback.
Exactly what they needed from Towns. Using his size and strength to box out and keep that play alive.
Doncic finds Curry. Back to Doncic. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. And the latest update on All-Star voting. Not much time left. Only a couple more days to cast your ballot.
Oh, it's coming down to the wire. Some of the players are sweating it out.
You look at Towns. He's certainly earned a lot of votes, just not enough to start in the East.
And even if the fans don't vote him in as a starter, you figure he's going to be a reserve on the Eastern Conference All-Star team.
And keep checking in for the latest at All-Star voting results. Hardy, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Towns down low. Holmes is on him. And Holmes pulls it down. Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 2. Fires for 3. Dallas no good that time either. For Orlando, they've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Pass to Russell. Towns, a screen on Doncic. Towns outside. Anthony with it. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 is up. Nails it from 3. Anthony's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, are they shooting the 3 extremely well this quarter. My, throwing some gas on the fire for sure.
Holmes passes to Doncic. Holmes, a screen on Russell. Back to Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Doncic knows he's the focal point of the defense, so really good to see him find the open man.
Green against Wagner. Pass to Banchero. Can't get it to drop. Some solid defense from Williams. Here's Hardy. He's coming off a 13-point game against Sacramento. Here's Doncic. Nice finish from Luka.
And you know, you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
Towns on a screen. Here's Anthony. Ooh. Shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Rashawn Holmes picks one up.
At the line for the Magic, Cole Anthony. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
You got to respect Cole Anthony's workmanlike approach to the game. He's out there to do his job and get results and not focused on putting on a big show.
Both shots good from the stripe.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Against Russell. Doncic with it. 23 points in the game. Williams, a screen on Russell. From deep, here's Doncic. He's off on that one. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Magic out in front. They lead by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter.
And with All-Star Weekend approaching quickly, here's an update on how the dunk contest contenders are shaping up.
You can tell this selection process is going to be a little bit heated. Each guy is a show stealer, fighting for the spotlight. Some good players are going to be left out of the contest. I can tell you that.
And you know what, Chuck? It happens every year.
And turning back now to talk about the Orlando Magic.
Well, they've done a decent job of boxing out, sealing the boards. They're quick to the ball, and they look hungry.
They've obviously made rebounding a priority coming into this one. Mission accomplished so far. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him, body him up, be physical with him.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Orlando leading. They've got Luka Doncic, Josh Green out there with Grant Williams. Then it's Hardy, and it's Holmes in at the center spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
Here's Doncic, and the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Oh, Banchero throws it down.
A capable floor general. I love watching Anthony set up his teammates.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
After the trade for Kyrie Irving, the Mavericks offense went to another level. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "We're still going to preach defense, but on the offensive end, there's going to be nights where we're scoring 130 or 140. Kyrie gives us another weapon. Someone is going to be free. Someone is going to have the advantage." Brian?
Oh, nice stuff. Thank you, Allie. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Magic. The lead is 2. That'll be just the second road game of 5 in a row. Towns a screen on Doncic. Anthony, the pass to Towns. And it's powered.
Big Cat says, take that.
Dallas has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Big men who can shoot it from outside are so valuable. Here are some of the best outside shooters from that position this season. Number 1, Karl Anthony Towns.
Normally a coach wouldn't want to see his big men spending so much time out beyond the arc, but not so with this guy.
It most certainly is not. I mean, when your three-point shot is that reliable and that lethal, I mean, you have to use it if you've got a guy on your team that can shoot it like that. Maybe they sacrifice some size in the paint when he goes outside, but they're usually 3 points richer because of it.
And he sinks the second. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Anthony against Doncic. Down low. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist by Anthony. Bridges has got 4 points now in the quarter. And here's Doncic. He's got 26. Pass to Holmes. Over Towns. Outside for Green. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now Wagner. Back to Banchero. Out to Anthony. 3-pointer. Hits a 3-pointer. And now it's an 8-point Orlando lead.
That's on the defense. You got to guard Anthony from the corner.
Doncic with it. Towns covering. Doncic! You see the strength.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence given the size of the disadvantage there.
And you know what he does? I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
To the right side. Towns for 3. And again! It's the Magic from deep.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
And here's Doncic outside. Delivers from range.
Luka Doncic with the 3-point answer. As competitive as they come.
Pass to Towns. Now here's Wagner. Back to Towns. 5 on the clock. Now Anthony from deep. The shot comes out.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Green against Wagner. Green, the pass to Doncic. Oh, and he got on his way.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarding him.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. D'Angelo Russell, he's checked in for Wagner. Doncic hits them both. The Magic have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in the half. Russell finds Bridges. Over Green. Bridges misses. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Green, the pass to Doncic. Williams, a screen on Russell. Pass to Williams. No good that time. From Banchero. Anthony with it, and it's Holmes picking him up. Banchero outside. Towns down low, working on Green. Three-pointer, Bridges. Towns a screen on Holmes. Here's Russell. Mavericks with a rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now here's Green. For the Dallas Mavericks, looks like. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Saturday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And you know, for that matchup with the Nets, they're going to have to play flawless in that one. An opponent like that will punish mistakes, but I wouldn't be shocked if they were able to win.
And Dallas calls time here. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Powell, he's checked in for Holmes. Kleba comes in for Williams. Hardaway's checked in for Green. And it's Curry in for Doncic. The Mavericks trailing. Now to snap the cold streak. And there's Oubre. One's good on the assist by Russell. Oubre's got his first points of the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Suggs, the pass to Batadze. Kicks out Towns. Now here's Russell. Jacks up a three. He buries it from three. And it's a 9-point Orlando lead.
Russell does a good job taking whatever the defense avails. He doesn't need to look for other options if he's got a good look.
It's Powell on the wing. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. On the wing, Curry, guarded by Russell. three, Hardaway. Russell with the rebound.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
From deep three-point range, no good on the buzzer beater. And a great show through three quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? Magic out in front, leading by 9. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. The decision on this feed, couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so Curry will bring it up for the Mavs. 9-point game on the court for the Magic. We've got Kelly Oubre. Goga Batadze is out there with Wagner. Then it's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Bridges in at the 2.
Boy, that's just tremendous focus there, guys. I mean, Hardaway Jr. doing a nice job keeping his composure in a tough spot.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size.
Looking at a player like Tim Hardaway Jr., you don't have to encourage him to fire away, Clark.
Yeah, he's a guy who's always hunting shot, looking to let it fly from deep, and for good reason. He's an excellent three-point shooter.
Russell the pass to Bridges. Knocked loose. And here's the fast break. Here's Doncic. Look at Doncic finishing the break in style.
Nice work there from Doncic. Saw an opportunity to cash in and didn't let it go awry.
Doncic against Bridges. Pass to Batadze. Russell against Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. That shot off the mark.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Doncic, no good. Orlando has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. And now the Mavs on the run. 16 feet out, off the window, it's good. Doncic has got 37. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Mavericks.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Doncic left side, shoots over Bridges, and Doncic the bucket on the assist from Curry. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. Russell against Curry. To the paint. Pass to Batadze. Wagner outside. Russell deciding where to go with it. Oubre on the wing. The 3 is up. Knocks down the triple. And the Magic lead by 4.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
Now here's Russell. Bridges a screen on Curry. Russell from outside. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now. Unloads. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
You know, the staple of Seth Curry's game is shooting the ball off the catch.
Orlando. Mavericks with some changes. Rashawn Holmes comes in for Powell, and it's Hardy in for Curry. A big group substitution here for Orlando. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for Batase. Paolo Banchero comes in for Wagner. Wagner's checked in for Bray. And Cole Anthony subbed in for Russell. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Wagner. Bridges down low. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
You got to enjoy watching Bridges take over. Games like this prove how lethal he can be.
Doncic against Anthony. And Doncic with the 3.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
Doncic against Anthony. To the inside. Here's Bridges. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
And they call his number, and Bridges answers, not intimidated at all by the big moment.
Here's Hardy. He's guarded by Bridges. Down low. Here's Doncic. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Look at Luka playing hard, which is always the way he goes. Hits a foul, but keeps pushing and takes his shot, playing through contact.
Now at the line for your Mavericks, Luka Doncic. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Here's Banchero. Pass to Towns. Outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Hardy. Here's the second effort. Bridges with the bucket. Getting it done inside. Bridges has got 10 points here in the second half.
You're such a gifted athlete. I like how Bridges uses his vertical to track down offensive rebounds.
Here's Doncic. He's guarded by Anthony. Doncic is doubled. Pass to Hardaway. Kleba, screen on Wagner. For 3, Hardaway drills it from deep.
Outstanding execution that time. Hardaway Jr. loves being the guy they go to in these situations.
Towns a screen on Doncic. Bridges with it. And Kleba over to help. Wagner for 3. Rebounded by Kleba.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
To take the lead. Hardaway, no good.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Pass to Bridges. Wagner outside. Takes the 3. Oh, he buried the 3.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Timeout called. The Mavericks. They're trailing by 3. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Doncic. Pass to Hardy. There's the three. And it's in. Oh, an enormous three-pointer.
And finally, after trailing for so long, they've leveled the score late here in the fourth.
And their greatest enemy during that comeback was the clock, but they can finally stop worrying about time and start thinking about how to win this thing now.
Orlando calls timeout. The score is tied at 66. 43 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Three seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Bridges passes to Wagner. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
The young fella taking charge of the situation. Wagner gets the clutch bucket for his team. How sweet is that?
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
27 seconds left, and they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Orlando. Cole Anthony. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Luka's peripheral vision off the chart. Get wide open, and he's going to find you.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Showing great confidence from the line. That makes this a 2-possession game.
And Dallas calls time here. They're down by 4. 16 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Okay, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
And here are the Mavericks now, trailing by 4. This shot by Hardy, no good. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Put a bow on this one. His composure at the line effectively ends it.
For 3, Hardaway. Towns with a rebound. And now we've got an intentional foul.
First personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for the Magic, Mikal Bridges taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. So it's Orlando picking up the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Karl Anthony Towns, and Karl, it was a bit of a shootout out there, but you got it done. How special to you was this win?
I mean, it was big for a team that shoots threes like they do. It's about continuing to just keep playing hard and find ways to win, and we found a way to win tonight.
It's all about finding a way. Thanks, Kat.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight as we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Mikal Bridges.